Hello and welcome. I'm John Dixon and you're watching MRI's Top 5 Buys in the Dominican Republic. Long known as the affordable option for a Caribbean holiday, the Dom Rep, that's the trendy name for it, is now offering similar bargains in the property market. And coming up over the next 30 or so minutes, I'll be showing you 5 of the very best developments that MRI has to offer in this tropical paradise. Joining me in the studio are Lottie Smith and Ben Salfali. As two of MRI's overseas property experts, they'll be able to answer all of your questions. Right, we've got loads to show you and half an hour isn't a lot of time. So I'll stop blathering on and show you exactly why the Dominican Republic is such an attractive proposition. Jam-packed with beaches, history and friendly locals, visit the Dominican Republic to enjoy the Caribbean at prices you can actually afford. Just how inviting does that water look? For you sun worshippers, the Caribbean South Coast is where you'll find the picture postcard beaches. It's like being in your very own romantic movie. But if you find just topping up your tan, well, boring, adrenaline junkies should head to the Atlantic North Coast for a smorgasbord of water sports. But the Dom Rep's not just for beach bums. Oh no. If you can drag your bum inland, you'll find plenty to keep you busy. Check out the legacy of Christopher Columbus with a walk round the capital, Santo Domingo. Just make sure you take plenty of sunblock because it's always hot in the Dom Rep. And as you'd expect of a country with over 1,000 miles of coast, the seafood here is unbelievable. And even better, it's as cheap as you like, meaning your wallet won't take a battering. See what we did there? So you and your family really can eat like kings for the duration of your stay. And did I mention that it's a great place to buy or invest? It's an emerging market and new developments mean low prices and a great opportunity for appreciation growth and rental income. So for anyone who thought that a Caribbean holiday home was out of the question, my advice is think again and check out the Dominican Republic. The beautiful Dominican Republic there. It's really not hard to see the appeal. And now we've got 5 exciting developments to show you, starting with the Via Bahia, which I like because it rhymes. Via Bahia, and I sound good doing it, so I don't care. There we go. Now listen, chaps, Lottie, the Via Bahia, tell us generally about the Via Bahia.
Via Bahia is...
See, there we go, that's what I mean. You do it properly, Via Bahia.
It's villas, as the name gives away a little
No,
bit.
it's villas. It's not villas,
Well,
it's villas.
villas in Spanish. Yeah. They're located in Playa Bávaro, which is a very famous beach area in the Punta Cana district.
You're just making the words up now, Lottie, to be fair.
It's 4-bedroom villas and 5 bathrooms, believe it or not. It's more bathrooms than bedrooms.
Good Lord.
Yeah. They're basically custom built. You have your own swimming pool. They're in a really nice development. You've got, you're very close to the beach. You've got all possible facilities you can think of on site within the complex. They're very spacious within. They're just absolutely gorgeous.
So we've got all possible... Prices are great, but all possible facilities in the resort. Now, I like this idea, Ben, because I like the idea of being able to do everything in one area so that I don't have to step out, you know.
Or walk too much.
Or walk too much, yeah. You've met me before, haven't you, Ben? Let's face it, yeah. Are there bars and restaurants on site? Is that what we're talking about? And spas and things? Not that I need a spa, but, you know, those kind of things.
Yeah, you do have, like, a community sort of country clubhouse, if you like, where you can, you know, pop out for a meal, etc. But if you wanted to sort of experience the nightlife, it's a stone's throw away. So either way, you're going to be okay.
So the country club I like. I can wear my tweed and drink sherry. If I want to see this area for myself, what do you recommend I do? We've spoken sometimes on these shows about inspection trips. Tell us exactly what they are.
Well, that's exactly what you should do as well. Go on an inspection trip so you can see the area for yourself. Basically, what an inspection trip is a tailor-made trip, all designed around you, around your needs, around your criteria, your budget. Basically, it's a short trip. What we do during the trip is maximize your time out there and educate you on, you know, how the process works. How do you invest in the Dominican Republic? What about laws? What about taxes? What about mortgages, rentals? Different properties on offer, you know, because some people go to the Dom Rep as an investment, some people buy there as a holiday home, and some people might buy for a combination. So there's a lot of different products on offer.
So obviously, lots of people are going to want to go on an inspection trip, Ben, because they might think that the 3 of us are out there. You know, what an appeal that would be. So, but tell us about a little bit more specifically. When I get out there, I might be a bit nervous when I get off the plane. What happens?
I'm sure you will be. Most people do tend to be nervous. They're in a strange country, not knowing exactly where to go, who to speak to, what to do. And what we're there to do is really make it a smooth and simple process. We'll take you to your hotel, you know, in the morning. We'll take it to the developments, we'll take it to the legal advisors. I mean, we work with a range of independent companies that can give you all the information you need, ranging from taxation advice, legal advice, even through to currency exchange advice. So everything is in place for you to really be able to make a decision when you're out there.
So if you're coming to meet me at the hotel in the morning, Ben, if you just bring a coffee and a croissant up with you, that'll be lovely.
Yeah, no worries.
That'd be great.
Consider it
so,
then.
Thank you very much. Now, I know with MRI that they're famous for not being the hard sell, because I think that's what some people are worried about when they see these kind of things. There are some disreputable companies that really pile on the pressure, and if you don't buy, you know, you don't get a plane home, you're on a boat.
Well, you've got to swim.
You've got to swim, exactly.
A long swim.
So tell us, So tell us what happens and how you work it when we're out there.
No, we do it completely different. What we want to do, I mean, to be honest with you, 99% of the people that go out on the inspection trips do end up purchasing a property, and a lot of people actually purchase on their first or their second day on the trip. The reason for that is not because we put any pressure on anybody, but because everything, as I said, is tailor-made around your needs. So you will find the property that you're looking for. However, we're not going to put any sort of pressure on you. What we're there to do is to educate you on how everything works, show you what we have on offer, show you what we can do for you, and most importantly, basically present MRI to you, show you how we work. And we much rather have you, you might not like the Dominican Republic. I can't possibly see how you couldn't like it, but you never know. And if you don't like it, then we much rather have you going back home with a smile on your face. We'll drop you back off at the airport. We won't make you walk. And then at least you've had a pleasant experience with us, and you'll recommend us to family and friends.
I reckon it's a clever idea to buy on the first day, because you get the other 2 days off just to wander about. Great. So, if you fancy a second home in such a beautiful location, give us a call to book an inspection trip. You'll pay just £499 or €750 per person if you ring today. Dial 0800 310 1515 if you're based in the UK, 1800 80 50 21 if you're in Ireland, and 00800 2300 2222 if you're based anywhere else. And you can see those numbers on your screen now. Don't forget that all the calls are free, and we'll also send you a free fact pack brochure and DVD when you book. But if you can't wait for those to arrive, get online at MRIOverseasProperty.com. See, I told you you'd be whizzing through one beautiful destination, 5 great properties. And what you've seen is just a small example of what MRI has to offer in the Dominican Republic. And we're bound to have exactly what you're after. I'd like to thank you for watching, and my guests today, Lottie Smith and Ben Salfali. And I'll see you soon for another of MRI's Top 5 Buys.